Hey guys, it's Taylor Nicole here. So I'm here in my first video for my flight attendant series on my channel. So if you've read the title, then you already know that this is about successfully passing your video portion of the interview to be a flight attendant. Is to practice. Me personally, what I did when it was time for my video interviews, I would practice. I would go on like websites like Monster and Indeed, I want to say it is, and they have certain questions, you know, kind of like practice questions that you can kind of familiarize yourself with. Just practice on those. I would practice in front of people. I would record myself, even if it was just my voice. You know, just practice was one of the first things I did. Now it comes to the day that you are about to, you know, partake in your video interview. Appearance is everything. You want to look like a flight attendant. So, you know, nice fair makeup, nice lip, red lip, nude lip, nice small pair of studs. You want your hair pulled back. You want a business type of top. Make sure that you're not wearing, huge jewelry. Make sure all your tattoos are covered up also. After you're looking the part and you're ready to go, you want to choose a really nice location. Nothing that is distracting. You don't want a big old poster of Lil Kim with her, you don't want, or Nicki Minaj, you don't want that in the background. Make it, a very professional background. So very quiet, professional, and plain. This is how the video interview goes. First thing you want to have is your introduction. They want to know about you. So, hi, I'm so-and-so, I live such and so place, I enjoy X, Y, and Z, smile, appear to be very, very friendly, because think about it, if you come in contact with a flight attendant, you want them to be very friendly, and that's what that company is looking for. Just be you. Alright, so now we're going to get into the questions. The way that the two that I actually went through, the way it happened for me is they ask you a question. They have like a prompt. They ask you questions, and it gives you time to review. So it gives you kind of time to review, get your thoughts together, and then you answer those questions. All right, so it would ask me a question. Now what I did, and I don't have one in front of me, but just any type of, notebook or piece of paper, I'm like, sitting just kind of how I am now. And I had keywords written down. I remember some of my keywords and key phrases written down. Friendly, adapts to change easily, willing to work holidays and weekends was definitely one of them. So I had like a little piece about my customer service experience, because I didn't know exactly what questions they would ask me, but I kind of had an idea, and just in case they kind of ask me something, I can kind of look down, or if they ask like, what qualities do you possess, so I'm not like, I could just look at my paper and say, well, I'm friendly, I'm nice, I have a lot of patience, and I do have those things, but sometimes when you're under pressure, it's a little more difficult to just say who and how you are. You want to have and already kind of have a way of saying, why exactly do you want to be a flight attendant, or why should we hire you to be a flight attendant? Do not, please do not answer that question. Oh, I want to be a flight attendant because I like to travel. Okay, guys, this is so obvious. It's really obvious that you would like to travel, and even though I haven't started yet, I can imagine if you only want this type of lifestyle just to travel, it'll get old pretty quickly. They're not looking for people who want to travel. It's obvious that you want to travel because you apply for this position. They want people that are, spontaneous, or people that are okay with not working the typical 9 to 5. They want people that, can adapt to change real fast. So these are the type of things that you want to answer. We all love to travel, but okay, I wouldn't say that. So definitely tip number 6 is, do not say, oh, I want to be a flight attendant because I want to travel. That goes on to tip number 7. And this will be my final tip. So my final tip is so as you are closing out, I do remember they asked me, or it's like a computer prompt, they give you their name and everything. They ask me like, okay, hey, is there anything else that you would like to say to us? And don't just be like, no, say absolutely. What I did was I said, absolutely. And I reiterated how important it was for me to um, to start a new career as a flight attendant, what it really genuinely meant to me, as well as thanking them for taking the time out to really see something in me when it came to either my resume or my application. I thanked them because I really was very appreciative that, of all the applications, little on me made it to this portion. Those are a few tips for successfully passing your video interview with airlines. So like I said, I was just recently hired. So I've gone through the pre-employment process. I've gone through the process of the face-to-face interview. I will be making a video on how to successfully pass the face-to-face. So much more that goes along with actually meeting with the recruiter. I'll be vlogging on my journey to get to training, what I pack, what to expect, my waiting time. If any of you have any questions, be sure to comment down below. Let me know, like, hey. And I think what I can bring to the YouTube industry is a very current synopsis of thank you for tuning in. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe.